Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has found himself at the center of attention following his recent arrest. This event has reignited discussions about the infamous Diddy parties, known for being attended by high-profile celebrities like Jay-Z and Leonardo DiCaprio. However, not everyone in the hip-hop community is keen to join these gatherings. One notable example is Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, who has distanced himself from Diddy for years, often poking fun at him publicly. In a concert, 50 Cent humorously stated that he avoids Diddy's parties because Diddy is known for giving overly enthusiastic hugs, jokingly describing them as hugs from both the front and the back at the same time. The banter continued in 2018 when 50 Cent suggested Diddy was making advances toward him after offering to take him shopping, leading to Curtis calling Diddy out on social media. 50 Cent's disdain toward Diddy dates back further, particularly after Diddy began managing Rick Ross in 2010, a rapper with whom 50 had a long-standing feud. Curtis has also criticized Diddy for allegedly profiting off the legacy of the notorious B.I.G., arguing that Biggie's name should be remembered for his contributions to music, not Diddy's financial gains. "Enough is enough," 50 Cent once said, suggesting that Biggie's name had become more of a business move for Diddy than a tribute to a fallen friend. The tension between the two escalated at the 2010 BET Awards when Diddy responded to the ongoing beef, telling haters to stop the negativity and start congratulating success. Despite this, the feud persisted, with 50 Cent frequently trolling Diddy online. 50 Cent's trolling didn't stop there. In 2014, he posted a photo montage on Instagram showing Diddy in close proximity with Steve Stoute and Rick Ross, implying that something seemed off about their interaction. The caption simply read, "I'm not saying anything, but something ain't right." Fast forward to 2024. After Diddy's home was raided by federal authorities, 50 Cent wasted no time mocking the situation. 50 Cent posted a video of Diddy riding a bicycle in Miami, adding the caption, "Last seen on a bike, Diddy's popped." Further adding fuel to the fire, 50 Cent brought up a 1998 appearance by Diddy and Mike Tyson on the Keenen Ivory Wayans show, suggesting that Tyson seemed uncomfortable during the interview. According to 50, Tyson was subtly moving Diddy's hand away from his, implying Diddy's intentions were less than innocent. As if that weren't enough, 50 Cent has also insinuated that Diddy was involved in the tragic life-taking of Tupac Shakur. Curtis has repeatedly alluded to the idea that Diddy orchestrated the hit through Keefe D, a gang member who had openly claimed Diddy offered $1 million to take Tupac's life. While these allegations remain unproven, they have fueled conspiracy theories and kept the rumor mill turning. Eminem, a close friend of 50 Cent, touched on this topic in his track Kill Shot, hinting that Diddy may have had a role in Tupac's death. Joe Budden later mentioned that Diddy responded to the accusations by stating that it was in his hands now, suggesting he wasn't too concerned about the claims. During the 1990s, when Suge Knight was firmly establishing Death Row Records as a major force in the music industry, Sean "Puffy" Combs was just beginning to build his own label, Bad Boy Records. At the time, Puffy was hard at work preparing for the release of Ready to Die, the debut album of the notorious B.I.G., also known as Biggie Smalls. Interestingly, Puffy was curious about Suge's thoughts on the project and even had the audacity to request instrumentals from the album. Suge, known for his no-nonsense attitude, was taken aback by this bold request and spoke about it in interviews with a mix of frustration and disbelief. Suge believed that elements from Death Row's music found their way into Biggie's work. For instance, the intro of Ready to Die featured a sample from Snoop Dogg's track, The Shiznit, which only further aggravated Suge. To him, Puffy was overly involved in his artist's work, micromanaging to the point that it stifled their creativity. In Suge's view, Bad Boy Records seemed more focused on fame and image than genuine artistry. Tensions reached a boiling point when Tupac Shakur, once friendly with Puffy, had a falling out after a robbery at Quad Recording Studios in New York. Tupac blamed Puffy for orchestrating the harm, and this personal vendetta only fueled the animosity between Death Row and Bad Boy Records. By 1995, during the infamous Source Awards, Suge openly dissed Puffy on stage, calling him out for being too present in his artist's projects. This only deepened the already tense rivalry between the two labels. The situation escalated later in Atlanta, where a confrontation between Death Row and Bad Boy affiliates resulted in the tragic passing away of Suge's close friend, Big Jake. Puffy, caught in the chaos, claimed he had nothing to do with the incident, even asking Suge how he could be held responsible when he too could have been shot. But Suge wasn't convinced, and his anger toward Puffy only grew. At one point, things took an even darker turn when a representative from Bad Boy showed up at a Death Row party. Suge and his crew severely beat the man in an attempt to extract information about Puffy's whereabouts. In a particularly disturbing act, the man was reportedly forced to drink urine during the assault, an event that remains one of the most shocking chapters in the ongoing feud. Suge, currently serving time in prison, continues to speak out. In one of his more recent statements, he warned Puffy that prison life was dangerous and that he needed to make some serious decisions about his future. Suge also took the opportunity to remind Puffy that adopting a nickname like Brother Love would not fare well in prison. Meanwhile, Tupac's hatred for Puffy persisted until his untimely passing away. Tracks like Hit 'Em Up and Against All Odds on his posthumous album The Don Killuminati, the 7-Day Theory took direct aim at Puffy and the Bad Boy camp. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Puffy later admitted that Hit 'Em Up still stings to this day, referring to the diss track as one of the coldest in hip-hop history. Even within his own label, Puffy faced challenges. The Lox, a rap group signed to Bad Boy in 1995, eventually grew frustrated with their situation. Their raw, hardcore style clashed with the more polished, radio-friendly direction of the label. This discord reached its peak when Styles P, one of the group's members, threw a chair at Puffy during an argument. The group later demanded their release from their Bad Boy contract, citing issues over publishing rights. While Puffy claimed to own only 20% of the Lox's publishing and made a modest profit from them, the group refuted these claims with legal documents. Eventually, the two sides reconciled, but the scars of their conflict remained. More recently, Puffy has had issues with younger generations of rappers. A notable incident occurred in 2013 when Kendrick Lamar claimed to be the king of New York in his Control verse. Puffy, alongside Jay-Z, mockingly posted a photo laughing at Kendrick's bold claim. But things took a serious turn when, according to TDE President Punch, Puffy threatened to harm J. Cole during an altercation over Kendrick's statement. In this heated exchange, Puffy reportedly grabbed a bottle, threatening to break it and use it to cut J. Cole. The situation escalated into a physical fight, with the two knocking over drinks and causing a scene in front of numerous celebrities. J. Cole famously referenced his altercation with Diddy in his track, Let Go of My Hand. This clash, which had long been a point of speculation, took place a year before another heated incident involving Diddy and Drake. In 2014, tensions arose over the track 0 to 100 / The Catch-Up, produced by Boy Wonder. The beat was originally sent to both Diddy and Drake for consideration. According to Diddy, he had hoped Drake would write the song for him, but instead, Drake kept the track for himself. This decision did not sit well with Diddy, leading to a confrontation at Miami's LIV nightclub in December 2014, where Diddy allegedly slapped Drake during an argument. Rumors of the altercation quickly spread, and one source even recounted, "I couldn't believe it. Diddy just slapped Drake." However, as expected, Diddy denied the incident, stating, "I didn't put hands on Drake. I don't have any problems with Drake. He's doing his thing, and I respect that." Drake never publicly addressed the situation directly, but many speculated that he subtly responded to the altercation in his track for PM in Calabasas. In the song, Drake seemed to mock Diddy's signature laugh from his hit Can't Nobody Hold Me Down with a line, "Ha ha ha ha." Some fans believe that the line was a direct jab at Diddy. In 2015, Drake added more fuel to the speculation by sharing a screenshot from the film The Big Short. The scene in question featured Ryan Gosling's character stating, "I never hung out with these idiots after work ever. I have fashion friends," which many interpreted as Drake distancing himself from Diddy's notorious parties. These parties, rumored to turn wild after certain hours, were said to involve questionable activities. Drake's subtle approach was in stark contrast to Kanye West's bluntness. Kanye, never one to shy away from conflict, called out Diddy and others during one of his notorious rants, even going so far as to challenge them. In a tirade about various issues, Kanye declared, "All you fake tough guys mess with you. You can't even fire a weapon anyone anyway." The tension between Kanye and Diddy escalated further in 2022 after Diddy expressed his disapproval of Kanye wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt during an interview on The Breakfast Club. Though Diddy stopped short of fully condemning Kanye, this didn't sit well with Ye, who texted Diddy a long message airing his frustrations. At the end of his tirade, Kanye provocatively added, "Come do something illegal to me now, please." When Diddy suggested meeting up to talk, Kanye responded with, "Mess with you, Fed." Later that year, at the Rolling Loud Festival in Los Angeles, Diddy attempted to smooth things over by reaching out to Kanye. However, Kanye ignored his attempts to resolve their differences, signaling his lack of interest in reconciling. Adding to Diddy's list of confrontations, rapper Gucci Mane released an entire diss track titled No Diddy, in which he repeats the phrase, "No Diddy," a staggering 119 times. The track served as yet another reminder of the contentious relationships that have defined much of Diddy's career in the industry. And that's the wild story behind Diddy, 50 Cent, and the never-ending drama of hip-hop. If you loved this dive into music history, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts and comments, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping tales from the music scene. Remember, the music may fade, but the stories live on forever. See you in the next one.